Welcome to the Victory in Biz Success and Accountability Mastermind Call on Monday. I'm Vanessa, your hostess, your confidence and success coach, and I'm happy as always to be here with all you beauties. And look at us. Today, we're all girls. So far, anyway. I've had a few people excuse themselves today, so we will excuse them graciously and look forward to them all returning back with us. But today, let's go round as we always do. I'd love to hear from each and every one of you. What's going on in your business? What's new? And what are you working on right now? What would be your number one goal for this week? And so, let's just start with Laura, my love.
Hello. So I made some progress. I did write down, I researched a bunch of different locations in Springfield that holds networking events. So I've written them down. I got to go find them and go check them out now and talk to the people and see how that's going to work. So that's my next step for that. But otherwise, this Thursday, I start the interviews on the Facebook group with all the different health and wellness providers. So that launches this Thursday. So I'm excited for that.
Fantastic. I love to hear progress. It's awesome. Moving forward. Nice, Laura. Lovely. And I'm looking forward to hearing those interviews. And actually, I love that strategy because it's going to help you grow your group. It's awesome. Very, very smart.
Yeah, right now I'm booked up till the middle of February. So anyone that's a part of my self-care group that would like to be on there or would like to be interviewed, basically I'm interviewing people so that people can put a personality and not just see a picture and words and build the support. Sorry, and build support for everybody on their journey for self-care, because I can't be the expert in all. I need the other experts to help round that out. So.
Absolutely. So anyone who wants to be interviewed by Laura on her Facebook group, please reach out to her. She is scheduling it way out ahead already. Joanne wants to, Lori wants to, Kim wants to, Mythica wants to. There you go, Laura. You got it made. Awesome. That's why I love these calls. We get help from the rest of the community. That's awesome. Joanne, my darling, how are you? How was Thanksgiving, everybody? Everyone had a good Thanksgiving? Yeah, awesome. You're up, Joanne, my love.
Hey, yeah, my week's a bit different, I think. I'm really trying to not focus on now, but focus on next year. I think that's my main focus right now. I'm really trying to I've got some mindset stuff that I'm trying to shift. So that is my focus, because I don't want to go into the new year with these things that aren't real, stories. So that's what my focus is now, just self-care and just really figuring it out, what I want to be when I grow up, kind of thing. But no. And then the other thing is I'm getting a lot of people coming to me now. I'm getting a lot of people wanting me to meet with them. And I've got some people, I'm getting the right people. You know what I mean? I think everyone can relate, like trying to get to the right person to talk about what you want to do. I'm starting to see that happening, and that has been a year of struggle. So I've got meetings with people that are going to talk to me about me flying me out and coming to do their workshops and breakout rooms and talks. That is where I want to be. So yeah, and I'm also doing like this coffee with Joe, where I get moms and we share and we get into that. So I've got those set up for next year. And I'm a little inspired by Kim and all her YouTube videos. And I'm thinking maybe that's where I should also look at my space next year. So lots of like just dust, and I'm waiting to see where it settles. So,
what? Now is a good time to do that, to put all that stuff in place, especially because you are in that place. You are in that transitional space. And so now it's setting it all up. Have you had a chance to start on that business plan packet? Because that'll help you too.
Well, that's what I'm working on. When you and I chatted, I like the idea of having the everything that I do on one page. And I think you said in every email, you should put it in the email. It should be emailed and attached.
Right.
That's what I'm working on now, bringing it to one page is the tricky thing. But I've got time. I've got time to do that. I've done one. I've done two. I have to do two more before I can make it into I think you called it like a leaflet or a
Catalog.
Yeah. So I'm working on my catalog now, which is really hard to get the words into condensed. So
yeah, I know it can be, but awesome,
Yeah.
Joanne. And
so it's, yeah.
reach out to me, love. Let's talk about the mindset stuff too. I can help you with that too.
Cool.
I'm here for you. You know that.
Yeah, I just have to let everyone know that I charge instead of being like, I love what I do. Use me, abuse me. So, use me.
We've all been there, done that, darling. I know the feeling. Done it too. So good for you. Keep up the good work. It's awesome. Thanks for sharing. Fantastic. Sally, you're next on my screen.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm glad to be here. And I don't remember what my goal was last week, but I'm really glad Thanksgiving is over because now I can get to work. So I do have a goal for this week, and that is to have my 3 offerings consolidated into the wording for the catalog.
Okay.
And then also the pricing. And then that's all I'm going to worry about this week. And I have this week to do that. So I've got hundreds of notes. All I have to do is say, oh, that goes in the first one, that goes in the second one, that goes in the first one, that goes in the third one, that type of thing. So
Fantastic. Wonderful, Sally.
thank you.
Yeah, you get, I think that consolidation thing is so important, getting the language right, really tapping into who are you talking to and what are the words that resonate with that audience. So awesome. Lori, my darling.
All right, so book is done. I have sent it off for the editor. I actually met my Friday goal. Started kind of working on my catalog. My goal for this week is to get that finished. I am going to try and work through Canva before going through the $199 program.
Graphics, yeah.
Just as I play with it and write different words, like she was saying earlier, it's hard to condense everything. I sent off 2 coaching contracts today. So hopefully that will be a minimum of $6,000 in my pocket.
Woohoo! Bring it on, baby.
That's super exciting.
That's
the mindset shift, Joanne, is huge. It absolutely is. And I just got off a call with Susan. So I will be focusing on reaching out to like the Pikes Peak workforce, community partners, and anybody that works with unemployment insurance would be great. So what I'm going to focus on right now is really building the leadership, working with small businesses to work on their hiring and retention strategies.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
helping them to build that team.
I know Rob, people hate me. I'm not supposed to send anyone to Rob, but just text him and ask him because he might know someone. I'm not sure I know anybody. Does anyone here know anyone that works with unemployment insurance? Beatrice? No, nobody. Okay, maybe reach out to Flo and see if she knows someone. She will probably know someone.
Fantastic.
Flo Lattery, do you know who she is?
Mm-mm.
Okay, text me after here, Lori, and ask me for Flo's information.
Okay.
Flo, okay, she's our
got it.
financial lady, and she might know someone who works in the unemployment.
Awesome. Yep.
Division.
So I feel like really building that side of my business is going to help me fund and make it affordable for the parents and teens. And that's really what I want to do. So
Fantastic. Happy to hear that. Congratulations. Awesome. Miss Conrad, you are up next. I'm going across the screen so I don't miss anybody.
Okay. It's, the order is different for each one of us,
Right.
So, all right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for the shout out regarding my YouTube. Learning about managing this person who writes English quite well, but doesn't speak it quite well from out of the country, and finding creative ways to call forward the relationship, etc. So I do now have over 1,200 subscribers, and over 800 watch hours. Which just being with that is it's huge shifting for me and growing for me. In that what I say, I mean, and I've got lots of examples in my life, but for some reason it wasn't getting in, that what I say is of value, and the way I say it can be of extreme value. This is, and so getting better at posting more than one video a week. I've got to post a lot more to get more viewing time. So, and learning about Creative Commons, which Joanne, when we connect, I can mention that to you. Isn't a guarantee of no copyright anyway. So, progress. I've finished my shows for the year. Yay! And I'm off for December. And then I have the stock show for 22 days in January.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
It's a lot. And then the Home and Garden show. Anyway, so really, and I love finding inspirational videos. It's like I have a reason to do something I love. I used to get distracted by. It's like really cool. So I need, putting up at least 3 videos this week and having backup in case there's some copyright issues. I will post for my Facebook Live before 10 o'clock at night on Tuesday.
Okay, good.
And so we'll go with that. I mean, I've got so many things going on, and I hope everybody in Colorado stays safe with the weather tonight.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you. Well, we are just loving watching your growth.
Well,
I am loving watching your growth. Everyone else is rooting for you. And we're really excited about your YouTube channel growing. It's awesome. Keep it up. Fantastic. All right. Thanks, Kim. Beatrice.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm glad that everyone had a happy Thanksgiving and probably ate more than you should have, but that's all right because that's what naps are for. I'm just saying, And so because I did, I made sure that after I ate each meal, I went and took a nap. And that's all there
Good
is
for
to it.
you, girl. Good for you.
So this week, my heart is working on my catalog and what type of course that I want to write for the CEC, because I've got some things in my mind that I want to do. I want to also get my the Drill Sergeant of Life in a Box, get that going because I think that would be something that people would be interested in, especially my age and older, because they've always needed a drill sergeant, but they never knew how to get one. They can't join the Army now. So the Drill Sergeant of Life in a Box is something that will bring them to the place that they need to be so that they can get to where they want to be in life and not have to join the Army to do it. So
I love that. That is awesome. Beatrice, you got it, girl. And listen, if you want to brainstorm about the program, I've created a couple myself. So if you want to just run some ideas by me, let me know. I'd be happy to hop on the call with you for 15 or 30 minutes and
awesome. Thank you.
Brainstorm some ideas on that. I love the Drill Sergeant in a Box idea. And didn't you ask me you wanted that resource? I already forgot. See, for the box, was it you? Someone needed.
I know some of us asked for the copy of that catalog that you were doing. But we haven't.
I did send the catalog. Who didn't get it?
I never got it.
You didn't get it? Oh.
Mm-mm.
I did send it, but I don't know what happened. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take a picture of the screen and I'm just going to send the catalog to all of you. Smile. I did send it to those of you who asked. I'm not sure where that went missing, but I will send it again. So, and okay, fantastic. Thank you, Beatrice. That sounds cool. And if I may just quickly say thank you to Beatrice and Lori for signing up for my show up program in January. Looking forward to it. And Kim also signed up. So we have a group of 10, so it's going to be lovely. We have a great group. Going to be awesome. And if any of you don't know about it, it was my Black Friday sale. If for some reason you didn't get the memo and you want to do it, let me know. I'll send you the information. I'll make it available to you guys, even though it's over. Mythica, my love, you are next.
Hello. As you can see, I'm in my studio.
Making things.
I am making things. I'm working on an insomnia pyramid for a client.
Beautiful.
Yeah, mostly right now I am trying to get through orders that have been made over the Black Friday. Cyber Monday is not over for me yet, so I am still working on that right now, and putting together the orders, getting them out, mailing them out. I did a special so that anyone who ordered over $100 with me, if they're in the Denver area, they get a 30-minute free massage from Symmetry. And if they're out of state, then they get surprise freebie Orgonite from it'll just, you know, a surprise gift of some sort. A nice one, you know. And so mostly I am focusing on, for me, the Black Friday through Cyber Monday is not over yet. And that's my primary focus. And I want to be done, have all that out the door, because December 1st through the 20th, my goal is to finish the last 30 or so pages of my book, Tales of Willing, because the 21st through the new year, that's not work time. That's like, it's holiday time. Do you know what I mean?
Got to take time.
Yeah. So that's my goal. That's my goal right now.
Awesome, Mythica. And how did Black Friday go for you? I know you're still busy with Cyber Monday. Did you have a good return?
No, I didn't actually. It was kind of surprising that it wasn't like it's been the past couple of years. And I don't know what to say. Like, I posted on Instagram, I did a live on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And so people are just messaging me. So what I told them is to take a screenshot, circle what they want, and then send me the pictures. And that's been working. That way of ordering has been actually working really well.
Good.
And,
yeah, you know, the whole any type of flash sale. I think in what's worked for me best, and I don't know if you did any of this, is just instant messaging directly, each person personally. It's time consuming as crap, but you know, that is, in the last 3 years, what I learned from Leela, and that's what's worked for me, is just literally you post and you do your thing, but then you have to go make those personal connections with the people that you know might be interested, and that is what's worked best. So, you know, at some point, maybe we can do a little, I could do a little class on that too for you guys to help you with that. But right now, as trends are going, it's those personal connections that make the best and the most sales. That's what I found. I think I sent out, so my conversion rate was pretty good. I must have sent out about 60 messages and I sold 10, right? So that's not bad. Usually conversion rates between 10 and 20% somewhere, but that's on personal messaging, PMing everybody. So yeah, so I just threw that out there. But wonderful on the effort still, you guys. You know, we got to do our thing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Last year I only sold 3, so you know, it happens.
Yeah.
But good for doing all that, Mythica. Awesome.
All right, thank you.
All right, we have Shauna next. What's happening in your world, darling?
Hi, how's it going, everybody?
Good.
Thanks
How
for
are
having
you?
me on here. Good. So for me and my goals, mine kind of took a different turn. I had a lot like coming up. For example, I had an event coming up beginning of December that I was prepping for and things like that, along with other goals that I'm trying to accomplish for my business, like really solidifying and proofing my website, getting that good, and things of that nature. And so, kind of long story short, I made a decision last week to postpone the in-person event. It just wasn't linking up with the efforts and the work that me and my co-partners were putting into it. Due to the time of year, I don't think we would have gotten the return that we were putting into it. So I've put that in as a postponement, but I'm still focusing on promoting what I was going to promote at the show, kind of virtually, cyberly, and word of mouth. So I haven't put the kibosh on the whole thing, right? I just put kind of the kibosh on one thing that was really poking everybody and was actually kind of weighing us all down. So I made that executive decision, and as much of a loss as it tangibly looks like it could be, it was actually a gain for all of us, because it's opened up, kind of taken off pressure and opened up a more space to be more productive in the areas that we can be, to potentially be more successful with this situation. So.
Fantastic, Shauna. You know what? Sometimes we just need to do those things. We need to make those decisions. And oh man, I've postponed things. It happens. It happens. Sometimes you see things aren't going at the rate you expected them to go. Then it's okay. That's part of life. It's part of business. We launch something, we take the course, and then sometimes we have to change course a little bit, reschedule, redo, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. And it sounds like you're still promoting and you're still doing your thing. So now I'm sure everyone's got a breath of fresh air to like put in extra effort in the new date, right. the new event. And yes, this time of year can be very difficult for a lot of things.
Yeah.
So yeah, I commend you on making that decision. And, now you can make new goals around that.
Exactly. Yes. Thank you so much.
Fantastic.
I'm happy with it.
Yeah. All right. We have two more. Annette, you're up next.
Hi, everyone. Happy week after Thanksgiving. I took a little bit of a pause this weekend, just spent time with family, so I didn't get a lot done. But still working on the 4 musts and my book. So like I said, I had the video, and I'm working with Anthony on redoing my website to get a landing page in order. And then I sent something to Rob, just kind of the beginning of a catalog. I think Vanessa, he had CC'd you on that. And then still, I was hopeful to have all this time to write in my book, but this weekend I wasn't able to get to it. So that's one of my goals, is to get back to writing the book. And that's kind of, and I've reached out to several old clients to get them scheduled and get my calendar just kind of set to see where I'm at in terms of timing, to sit down to look at, I don't know, I still need to talk to Rob, but either do the C's or do some type of charter or something with the business, because I need to pivot with what I'm doing. So those are kind of what I'm looking at today or this week. Yeah.
Fantastic. That sounds good. And rightly so. You should have taken a pause this weekend. So did I, and get much work done, but it was time for family and we got to do that, right?
Yes, it was wonderful. But, now back to business.
Back to business. Awesome. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. The thorn between the roses today. Dr. Larry, are you there? There he is.
Okay, there I am. This thing that I guess you just have to push the button before you talk or something.
There you go. It doesn't work.
Do it otherwise. Well, still doing my new balance with, I call it spiritual cleansing or whatever. It cleans at a very, very deep level, and it's turning my life around. And the people that I've done it for, they're sleeping 8 hours a day or 4 hours in the afternoon as their whole body is changing. And the financial piece is turning way around, and it's been incredible to see. And it's interesting talking to people. It isn't just finances. Like this morning, my patient came in, and her thing has always been relationships. And so we were able to see what was underneath the problem with that. And so it'll be interesting to see her change. It'll be incredible for her, I believe. So very, very excited about that work. I've never done anything. The work I do, I think, is pretty good, but this is the best. And I think I always say that, but the best thing that I've done so far. And so we have other people that will be doing that for this week. I thought I had signed up with your class, but
I didn't see you register, Larry, but
I thought I had, so I don't know. Maybe we can talk after that.
let me send you the link again. It's still up. I haven't taken it down yet.
Okay.
So I will send you the link again. I will go double check, but I did not see your registration come through.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Well.
yeah, fantastic. But I'm happy to have you in my class. That's awesome. And
I'd like to be.
Oh, I'm excited. And anyone here that's interested in learning more about Dr. Larry's New Balance that he's doing for people, please do reach out to him. I'm sure he'll be happy to share with you what it looks like and if it's something that can benefit you.
Yeah.
So thank you, Dr. Larry, for sharing.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And so I just want to make a note, Larry, so don't forget to send that link to you. All right, I think we've spoken with everybody. Did I miss anyone? We got everyone to set their goals for the week. It's always so great to hear from you. And we're almost out of time, but what I wanted to touch on today is just really talk about how are you bringing in more revenue in your business without depending on bringing in new customers? Because I know that for a lot of us, and for me for a long time, client acquisition has become kind of a focus, right? We're always bringing in new clients, trying to find new people to sign up as clients, new people to buy our stuff, new people to sell to, because that's what we know. But that can be very exhausting. It can also lead to burnout. And, sometimes it's just hard to find new places with new people. It can be. So what I want to pinpoint today, and I want you to give some thought, is what are we doing to serve the customers that we already have? What are those next level steps that we can take to retain our clients, to have them stay with us longer and work with us more, right? Because for every problem that we solve, we will see, if we really look at it, if you're really good at what you do and you're solving the problems that you're working on solving, every problem that you solve will present a new problem, right? For instance, I don't know, let's use a simple example. Let's say you work with runners, right? I'm just going to something out of nowhere. Let's say you work with runners and now you've worked with them on their gait, you've worked with them on the way they run, you work with them on their endurance, you've worked with them on their strength and getting them to do the specific race that they want to do. Now they're succeeding and they're doing well. What are the other things that they might need as runners, right? Do they need nutrition advice? Maybe yes. Do they need new sneakers to run in? Maybe yes. Do they need new clothes for their running? What are the next level problems that they're going to be dealing with that they might be going to someone else for right now that you could help them with, that you could provide for them with, right? Or if you're a coach, Maybe you work with them on one thing. What is the next problem that might present itself that you have expertise that you can also help them? What other programs can you create to keep them coming back to you and to keep them wanting to work with you, so that you can take them from point A to point B, and then when they reach point B, you can take them from point B to point C. So what I want you to think about this week is figure out what are some of the new problems that is presented, and how can you solve those problems? How can you be the solution instead of them going somewhere else for those solutions? Is it bringing in a partner who provides these things that you can have a joint venture partnership with or an affiliate partnership with? How can you supplement your business to solve those next level problems? I know sometimes we are scared of bringing up those new solutions because we don't want to feel like we're always selling to our clients. We don't want to feel like we're always presenting our clients with being salesy or making them or offending them, right? However, again, if they don't get that solution from you, they're going to go somewhere else for that solution. So you might as well be the solution because they already know, like, and trust you. And they will rather come back to you than have to find someone new. So what can you add on as an accelerator for your clients, or to enhance their experience or improve their results? Can you maybe add a VIP day or something like that, where you can go deeper with them on the problem that you're already solving for them? So put that in your thinking cap this week and think about ways you can increase your renewal rate with the clients that you already have. Nurture them instead of spending all your time going out, finding new clients and trying to start from scratch again and again and again, right? We got to do that. But the truth is that we need more than one way in our business to keep the income flowing. And if all we're doing is always trying to get new clients, like I said, that can be very exhausting. So it's not easy to improve renewal rate. And there are many, many different ways you can do that. But let me just say, if you make it a priority to simply assess your renewal rate with your current clients and consciously add things to your toolbox that can also serve your customers right now, that's already a great way to keep scaling and to massively increase your revenue without having to hustle so much, right? Because it's exhausting. So I hope this is a little bit of food for thought for you. Think about those ways or those things that you can start adding to increase your renewal rate with the customers you already have, as opposed to new client acquisition all the time. Any comments or questions about that? Anyone want to add to that?
I just wanted to say, Vanessa, that this also applies not to just the healthcare and the the training and all that stuff, but I'm thinking about, as a ghostwriter, what are the additional products or services I could add to what I do, so that as they ghostwrite one book, because when I talk to my clients, I always tell them, okay, and I listen to what they're saying, listen to what they're talking about for a book. And I said, wait a minute, that's about 2 or 3 books right there, and so that's telling them that, okay, well, I need to get this book done first. Yeah, but while you're doing that book, then you need to start thinking about the topics for the other books that's going to come behind that series. So thank you for what you've said, because that's giving me ideas of what I need to do to present to people on the ghostwriting side, so that they can really get these books written that need to be written.
Right. And what else, Beatrice? Is there a way that you can mentor other writers to be ghostwriters? Is there a way, I'm just thinking, that just kind of popped up for me. But there's, yeah. So thank you, Beatrice, for that. Whatever it is you're doing, there's always more. And sometimes we get so stuck in our funnel of our thing that we're doing that we forget that there's way to expand on what we already have. You know, Rob's always on my case. He's like, why are you creating a new thing? Why don't you just sell what you got? That's the truth. But it's not about creating a new thing. It's about creating something that is in addition to the thing you already have. Right? So you don't always have to reinvent things, but there's additions you can make that can really help. All right, you guys, we're out of time. Yes, Joanne.
I love the idea of a VIP day. That's really fabulous. I don't know how to re-engage my people. Once they go, I'm like, farewell, you know, so I love that. But I was also thinking, you know, I would love to, if anyone wanted to do like brainstorming days where you could show what you have, like, this is what I'm thinking. And then you can have people who aren't in your head going, that's a terrible idea. Or, you know what, that's amazing. I've done this and that was worked for me. You know, I'd love to have that set up as well sometime, that we can all just bring what we have and then listen to other people and be like, well, what about this? And this didn't work for me, but this did. So I don't know if anyone would ever be interested in that.
Joanne. And actually, I would be willing to, we could even take one of these Mondays and do something like that. Instead of just goals, we can share our products and services that we have, or our ideas for new products and services, and get each other's feedback on that. That could be a really fun project. Or we can create another time slot for that and promote it and do something like that. It could be fun. I love it.
Because it's very isolating to wonder that your idea is one that resonates with other people as well, you know? So, you know, to have honest feedback would be just so valuable.
It would. And here you would get that. So that's awesome. Thanks, Joanne. Yeah, do send me a little email to remind me, and I will set something up and we can do something like that. It'll be fun. Awesome, you guys. Well, it's the end of our call. It's Monday. Let's hit this week hard. I know we have holidays coming, so do as much as you can now so that you can relax over the holidays. All right. Love you all. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Sally. Oh, yeah. Sally and I will continue. I'll be back, Sally. All right, everyone.
We're hanging Christmas lights today. So lights are going on the house today.
Do it. Do it. Bye, everyone.